Hey boys, welcome back to the channel for some more Nrl Supercoach 2022. As you can see, there's less than a day to go for round one, game one of the season. Very exciting stuff. And in this video, it's mainly to do with the league. So I've created 3 leagues, and all you've got to do is on your main Supercoach page, go to this tab here, click on leagues, and then there'll be an option, create join league. Just click on that and then put in one of the 3 6-digit codes to join the league. I've only made 3. There's 20 spots in each league. I've seen, every year I do see it that people, you get the odd person that joins multiple leagues with you'll see the same team join multiple leagues. I can't stop it if someone does it, but I'm just saying, don't do it because, there's a lot of people that want to join the league. If you get into one of the 3 leagues, obviously don't try to join all 3 leagues or anything like that just because you see the video first. Just join one league and just be happy with that, because the spots fill up fast. And I'm only going to do 3 leagues because I just wouldn't be able to keep track of more leagues than that, so there's not really too much point. So apologies, I'm sure there'll be a few people that miss out on joining a league, but you can still play along against me, because I'll obviously be uploading every week my sort of results and whatnot, so you can see how you do against me in general. But now that that's out of the way, and I'll put the codes in the description and in the comment section, so you'll see it there. I thought I might as well do a little bit of a team update. Now the team has changed quite substantially from my video a few days ago, and I'm pretty happy. I'm definitely getting to a point that I'm pretty happy with it. There's a couple of pieces that I'm trying to fix, trying to work all together. I'm not sure exactly which way I want to go, but we'll start out with the hookers. So I think I had Damien Cook, but I don't know, I've gone a little bit off Cook. He hasn't impressed me too much in the trials. And the news that Brandon Smith is playing round 1, I thought, you know what? I'm going to get Brandon Smith into this team. Obviously, he's playing dummy half in round 1, and I expect him to play pretty big minutes. Obviously, when Grant comes back, Brandon Smith will go to the lock spot, and with no Dal for Nukin, and I feel I don't know, the way their team is balanced, I feel like Brandon Smith is in for some pretty big minutes at lock, and I like it. I like it a lot. I like him and Grant combo. And if I can't, I don't really want to go Grant, so I'm going with Brandon Smith, and I feel like they can work off each other nicely when Smith plays 13. Can see a lot of sneaky tries between those two, so it's nice having Smith. I'm pretty locked in, honestly. I'm pretty locked in on B Smith. I didn't really expect it, but I'm definitely leaning that way. Chris Randall, he hasn't left the team, and I don't see it happening anytime soon. The front row has changed a lot. So, this is one of the conundrums at the moment. So I've gone very cheap. I've got Jai Arrow, who is, I'm pretty happy with Arrow. He's definitely going to be there. Ethan Bullimore is definitely going to be in the team. I've got him starting at the moment. I just feel like at 280k, he's playing on the edge. He's got a really good work rate. He's got some good skill. I expect him to score well, and we'll see what happens when Schuster comes back in. Hopefully, don't want to hope an injury's long term or anything, but hopefully it's 5-6 weeks, and then if Bullimore get some nice price rises, depending positions after that point, maybe you shift Bullimore on and pick up another front rower potentially. But I feel like it's a really good starter. I feel like he's going to score well. And at 280k, it's like, why spend like 400, 500k, even though there's some really good front row options, when a guy at 280k is going to probably score similar points to a lot of the guys, I feel like. Then we've got Jermaine Tanoa-Brown. Did I have him in my team previously? He is a newer inclusion, obviously, with the team list coming out. Getting the starting spot. I think he is, he should be locked into that spot. I'd be surprised if he got dropped and someone like McLean sort of got the spot again. So at 270k, he's I was tempted to start with him, but I just thought, Bullimore is probably more likely to score well, and Tanoa-Brown is gonna, he's gonna be a good cash cow, and depending how he goes, he could definitely be your fourth reserve. Without doubt. And then Max King at the moment is my cheap front rower. There's some good options. I mean, Fafita is not too bad, although I don't see him getting too many minutes with the with the forward pack the Sharks got. There's a couple other guys as well. King from the Storm playing lock for round 1. Obviously, he's not going to start at lock long term, but maybe he gets pretty good minutes. So I'm maybe leaning towards King from the Storm, but at the moment I've got Max King there at the moment. That could definitely switch around. Also, as you can see, I've got 100k left in the bank to play with, so we can make changes. The back row, this is where the team I think shines pretty brightly. So I've got Dave Fafita, Angus Crichton, so the two big guns straight off the bat, and then Jason Taumalolo. I mean, that's in my mind, that's a pretty good starting back row. Taumalolo, too good to pass up. 480k, playing lock. They've said he's playing big minutes of lock. I mean, he has to. He's at the moment, he's not the best lock in the game, but he definitely is the best lock. Good God. Surely he's not going to have another season like last year. Todd Payton, please, for the love of God, can you just let Taumalolo go? Like, he's one in a million type player. Like, just let him do what he does. So, yeah, I feel like Taumalolo is just too good to pass up. Elias Katoa, I was pretty keen on him for a long time, and at 350k, getting that starting back row spot at the Warriors, I mean, he's a gun as well. And again, I'm just hoping that the coach wisens up and keeps him starting in the back row, because he should be. We got Jeremiah Nanai. So there was obviously some, do you go Lukey? Do you go Nanai? Very good options, and I am torn, because Nanai probably has a better work rate, and he's got some good skill. But Lukey's got probably more of like the tackle breaking and potentially try scoring ability, I feel like. He's a very good ball runner, breaks tackles, so I'm torn between the two. I don't know. I feel like maybe Nanai is maybe potentially going to get 80 minutes. Lukey, on the other hand, he probably started more in the middle, so maybe he'll play less minutes but more impact. I don't know. I'm torn. I don't think it's too risky either way. If one of them goes really good, one of them goes really badly, you can just switch them. So it's not a win or lose type thing if you go one or the other. I don't think you go both of them, even though they're both really good value. I think, going that many Cowboys is probably just bad news. And then, of course, Kalma Tuolangi. I mean, like I said in the last video, Tuolangi looked a lot like Luciano Leilua. He looked a lot like Kalamatangi, actually, as well, from the Rabbits. Very, very similar type player. And he has got that spot over Luke Garner. So, yeah, I mean, Tuolangi is straight in there. The halves have changed quite a bit. So I've gone with Sam Walker. It's tipped that he is going to be goal kicking, and I mean, how can you pass that up at 545k in a very strong Roosters team that you would expect to score quite a lot of points? Sam Walker, a very attacking player. He's going to be involved in a lot of tries. He's going to kick a lot of goals. if he doesn't get injured, doesn't get concussed, I think he's in for a pretty high scoring year. So Sam Walker in, and then Schneider, the cheapie from the Raiders, obviously with the sad news of Fogarty. Schneider, I saw on Twitter someone put up like his stats from Res, the Reggies, but you can't read too much into that, obviously, because it's not playing NRL level. But they're pretty good stats. I mean, he scored well. So, but yeah, a cheapie half. It's always nice, a starting half. Like they're sort of always, unless they're terrible. Like you sort of always expect like 30 points, you know. And if they get a few try assists, that could definitely get him some nice cash rises. Then we have Lachlan Ilias as our cheapie. Again, he's been in the team, but I switched him to 5'8" to bring in Cam Munster. So I've gone with the big boy here, Munster. I didn't have him for the whole time, but honestly, with I don't know, just the way the team worked out with so many good value, like mid-range, like cheap to mid-range players that you could play in your 17, I was like, you know what? Not having Munster for 1 week, it's not that bad. And if I can fit him in, which I have, pretty comfortably, I'm like, that's, yeah, it saves me a trade. And I think Munster, he's going to be in the top 2 5'8s. It's either him or Walker that's going to be the top 5'8 scoring player. So, yeah, Munster in. There was a temptation to maybe go Walker, but yeah, I'm just iffy on the Rabbits. I mean, I know Walker will probably still score pretty well, but yeah, I think they could have some poor games in them. But you know Munster is going to score well every week. Then we move into the back line, which again is changed quite. It's changed a little bit actually. So Jack Bird stays. Billy Smith comes in. Isaac Tago stays, and Will Penasini stays as well. So Billy Smith, the one inclusion, and as you can see, I've dropped Kurt Mann. I've dropped Kurt Mann at the moment, and this is the other thing that so the front row, I'm a little bit torn. Do I go potentially a higher range player? But honestly, I'm probably set on the 2 cheaper front row options and then Jai Arrow. But the other one is Kurt Mann. Like I really want Kurt Mann into the team. And I actually do have the money to get him in if I just upgrade Billy Smith or Tago potentially. But I sort of want both of those guys. It's sort of it's a bit of you know, got too many players. Too many players. Because then we got Joseph Sawali, who I'm just holding. I feel like when he's fit, he's going to come into that team. I don't know how he couldn't, honestly. Valia from the Warriors, obviously getting that starting spot, so he was straight in. And then I've got Schiller at the moment. I don't think I'm going to keep Schiller. I'll probably upgrade him to one of the other cheaper. Like, there's no other really good cheap starters, but there's some decent, like, cheap to mid-range players that are starting. So I know a lot of people are going to go Schiller, but the problem is that, yeah, he's sort of taken Croker's spot. But, I mean, for one, if he doesn't play great in the first couple of weeks, like, why, like, Ricky Stewart is liable just to drop him for Croker. And then the other big one is that Sebastian Chris is out for a week with, did he have COVID this week? I think that's what brought him out. So, I mean, surely next week, Sebastian Chris, who was very good for them last year, surely he just comes straight back into that team and Schiller moves out. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going to go Schiller, but I've got him there for now. It just looked nice on paper to have a starting center at 175k, but I'm probably going to have to get rid of him. But I want Kurt Mann in the team, but I just I don't know who to replace. I mean, if I could just get a little bit more cash and I could upgrade Schiller to Kurt Mann, but then I'm like, how do I get the money? Like, I don't want to get rid of any other players. So, it's one big decision because I want Kurt Mann, but I don't know how to get him. Because I don't want to drop Smith or Tago. I'm maybe leaning towards dropping Tago, in all honesty. I mean, everyone's going him. Is he going to score that well? I don't know, dude. Without Cleary, not a trap, but I don't know if he's going to do that well in the centres. So I don't know. Tago might be a guy I maybe shift off. Everyone's going him. And then the fullbacks. The fullbacks have stayed the same for the whole time. Tedesco, Papenhuyzen. Obviously, there was talk that Papenhuyzen wouldn't be fit for round 1, but like I said, I thought he would play. Again, they might drop a bombshell and he'll be out for round 1, but if that happens, we'll see. There's options. I might go Latrell Mitchell, honestly. I might completely rework the team to get Tom Trbojevic in. Or someone else. I mean, maybe Gutherson. I don't know. There's options though. So yeah, that's the updated team. It's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, this will be the last update before the first kick off of the round, and then obviously the normal scheduling for Supercoach will be like on probably like a Tuesday. Probably like a Tuesday or Wednesday, depending when I get time after the round. There'll be like a review of the round, and then, oh man, the way the games work, it's like, it's hard to fit them all in, because the last game's on like a Monday, and then there's a game on Thursday, so there's not that much time to really get the, in between. But yeah, there'll be a review after the round, and then there'll be like a preview for the next round. So that's how it'll work. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the Supercoach action. Make sure to join a league if you're keen. If you don't get in, I apologize, but you can still play along in your public league, and just go off what I upload, and you can see the rankings and whatnot. So yeah, make sure to like and comment. Good luck to all my viewers watching. Hopefully we all do well this year in Supercoach. Hopefully our leagues are pretty solid, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.